Ladies, we have now arrived to Module 3. And Module 3 is all about your personal appearance. It's about your fashion, the way you dress, it's about your beauty and your grooming, and it's about your body and how you stay in shape. All these three factors are the mere basics when it comes to transformation and when it comes to leveling up. Everybody has to go through this. There are no cutting corners on this one. We have to get our looks in order, meaning we have to get our fashion in order, our beauty, and our body. Those three are so important. Why? Well, first of all, you do want to attract the opposite sex. And the opposite sex in the wealthy society, rich men basically, they all want to have a beautiful woman. Now, not everybody needs to be a supermodel, a Victoria's Secret model. No, there are many, how can I say, more normal looking girls that become wives to rich, wealthy men, but they still have to look well taken care of. They have to look beautiful in terms of how they present themselves. They have to look clean, cut, and fresh. So they have to be on top of the game, which is why this module is super important. So that means your presentation has to be up to standard. It's a big part of your personal brand. And we have the focus in this course, personal branding, image development. Trust me, this module is all about image development. It's all about how we want to be perceived in people's eyes and dress accordingly and groom myself accordingly. But then there are ladies who say, yeah, but I'm not pretty. Yeah, I have a bit of overweight. Okay. But you can do something about it, is really what I answer. Because that is the truth here, ladies. I wouldn't bring up this topic if it's not fixable. You know, if this is something God just gave to us and we just have to take it or leave it, then what's the point even talking about it? The whole point is that actually, just as behavior, just as entering the high society, everything is possible. You don't have to be born with beautiful looks or beautiful features. You don't have to be thin. You can create being thin or slender or in shape, whatever. You can create a beautiful canvas. You can create a nice overall appearance. You are the creator. You are the creator of yourself. The reason why you look the way you look today, and that can be very good, that can be very bad, that can be average. I don't know how all of you girls look like, but the reason why you look the way you look today is because you have created yourself in this way. You have taken certain decisions to make yourself look this way. Yeah, we were born with certain features. We were born with certain genetic codes. That's true, which is why this module might be a little bit more difficult for some people and it might be a little bit easier for other people. But that doesn't mean that the people who find it a bit more difficult, that it's game over for them, that they cannot do anything, that they might as well just jump onto the next module. No, girls, no. This is really in our hands. This is why I'm so passionate about transformation, because it gives us this incredible power to be in control of ourselves and our lives and our future. Girls, our future is so reliant on what we do today with ourselves. Like the seeds we plant today will manifest in the future. So if we start by looking after ourselves, our appearance, that will pay off in the future. Beauty is very high valued in our society. Beauty pays off. When you are a beautiful lady, you get so many benefits. Yeah, it's unfair. Yeah, it's annoying. But that is the reality today. And we can't unfortunately change that. It's just the way the society is built. But we can take advantage of it. We can make the most out of it. And we can use it to our own benefit. We can work really hard on polishing up our appearance so that it is up to the standard that we need to have it as. And then the benefits are going to start manifesting in our life. Really, it's that simple. But like I mentioned in the previous modules, it's not only bound to looks, it's about the entire package. Which is why I didn't want to go straight into looks, because I know that most girls, that's exactly where they put all their energy on. Which can be good in a way, but it's also a bit bad sometimes because the other necessary parts can get neglected. You know, this actually reminds me immediately of one of the struggles that I really noticed in the looks department. Girls who do not get their looks right. Oh, this is like such a big problem because especially when girls like really invest a lot of time, money, energy in their appearance, but they just make all the wrong choices and it's all for nothing, you know? They want to level up, they want to become high caliber women, but they make the wrong choices. They make themselves look not what's beneficial for their journey. They make the opposite. They put even more obstacles on their journey because they're making the wrong choices. Oh, this is so tricky, you know, because first of all, you don't want to offend somebody, you know, you maybe don't even have the right to correct somebody. So I hope that in this course, you know, we can really be vulnerable enough to open ourselves up, even to the point that it maybe feels a bit uncomfortable, you know, but it can be really, really necessary. I'm not saying that I'm going to sit and dictate to you, like, do this and do that, and whatever I say is, you know, the right way. No, of course, I can only share with you my personal opinion. And then you also have the community who can help you, you know? But I do encourage you to share your current state, if that makes sense, and ask for feedback. This will be in our workbook. I do encourage because this is actually invaluable. And this is why I wanted to build a community around this online course, because it's not only about the theory, but what about how we are right here, right now? You know, we need help to sometimes get into details and understand where are we doing right, where are we doing wrong. This is like the key to success when we're able to really take that courage, really, because this requires courage. When we can do that, be honest with ourselves, and then correct our mistakes. And yeah, this is not easy. This is not an easy process. I had to go through some painful reality checks when it comes to my appearance. Let me tell you, I thought I had some things on point. I thought I was all that at some point. I thought I looked perfect. I didn't understand, like, how come all these friends of mine, they have so much better success than me? Like, I don't look that shabby. What is wrong with me, you know? And I couldn't really understand that actually, maybe it was a little bit off-putting, the acne that I had on my face to the rich man that I tried to date. Maybe it was not very attractive, like my very damaged hair before I had extensions that just looked like something you sweep the floor with, like a broom, you know? I mean, and then maybe, you know, I wasn't in my greatest shape. I was a bit like no shape and a bit like cellulite girl, you know? I wasn't in my prime state. And when you're not in your prime state, that's when it's difficult to attract the prime mate or the prime social scene. You know what I mean? Like attracts like in the end of the day. So who we want to attract into our life, we have to resemble them as much as possible. This is why I keep saying, ladies, stay on top of your game. So in this module, I will of course talk about the things that we maybe don't do correctly. And I will also share with you the things that you should do correctly. You should put the emphasis there. I will share with you where I find that girls do it wrong and what I know from my experience are the secrets to make your fashion, your beauty, and of course your weight loss spot on, and how to make it work. Like I'm sharing with you in this module my personal experience, what has worked for me and what I've seen has worked in the high society with my friends, with even women that I don't know, but I've analyzed them from far, and I've just like gathered like these common traits that I see people are doing wrong and people are doing right. And I want to share them with you in this module because I think they're very interesting and I'm sure you will learn a lot. And I know that some of the struggles that, you know, some ladies have, that the ones who don't have success in the affluent world, they usually have maybe the wrong taste, maybe the wrong understanding of what is perceived elegant or beautiful or classy. They might think that they're doing enough, but in reality, they're really not doing enough. And these type of things can be obstacles. So this is also something we really need to scrutinize with you. We need to understand this with you. Where are you in relations? Are you doing enough? Do you have a good taste? Are you putting in enough time and energy in this? I can understand finances can be a limit, so I will be talking about finances as well. We need to have a bit of image and budget strategy here. I am fully aware of that because really, beauty and fashion and even weight loss is actually where most of the money of a woman goes to. I calculated once my spendings per month, and it wasn't like rent, or it wasn't like, I don't know, the basics, bills and the transportation and all that. It was actually the beauty, the appearance department. My clothes, my beauty, my treatments, my gym, my weight loss, my extensions, my fillers, everything. Calculated everything per month. I realized, oh my God, this is so expensive. It's true. It is super expensive. But it is also an investment in yourself. This is going back to the personal brand. When you want to create a product that will sell, you have to invest in the product. So you have to invest in yourself. So you have to invest in your appearance. Now I know it's overwhelming and I know we cannot do everything in one go. My personal transformation took several years. I don't know how long yours will take because it all depends where you are right now, if you prioritize right and do a proper strategy, and if you also maybe walk the extra mile, that's sometimes needed in the beginning, especially. I mean, I was working hard in the beginning. I was paying my own leveling up in the beginning. And I was saving up money. I was living very cheaply. Sometimes I even took a part-time job. We have to sometimes make these sacrifices. So all of this plays an important role. Good looks is not just going to fall down from the sky and land on your lap. You really have to work for it. Even if that means taking some spare job, part-time job, just to make that extra income so that you can level up yourself a bit faster, invest in yourself. Because in the future, you will get the return on this investment. If you do the investment correctly, of course. So having said that, ladies, I'm now ready to welcome you into module 3 and the interesting video content that we have ahead. There's loads of things I want to share with you, so please do take notes, and if you have any questions, you know where you can find me. Be active in our Facebook group, share your level up, share where you are right now, ask for feedback, ask for fashion tips, for makeup tips. I don't know, girls. If you like something, share that as well with the group. It's always interesting to know what type of fashion, what type of beauty style you like. And let's just inspire each other with like images, with ideas, with role models, whatever. Let's make the community super interesting where we can just bounce off ideas from each other and get inspired from each other. Everybody has something to share. I'm pretty sure about that. So I will see you in the Facebook group and enjoy this module now.